Although Tina Turner will be remembered as one of the greatest in rock and roll, she'll also go down in history as one of the stars who has suffered the most loss. However, the star always carried on with strength and made a lasting example of turning pain into art. Tina Turner had 2 biological and 2 adopted sons. Her first child, Craig, was fathered by Kings of Rhythm saxophonist Raymond Hill. When Tina had Craig, she was only 18. During her marriage with Ike Turner, Tina had another son, Ronnie. She adopted Ike's 2 children from a previous marriage, Ike Jr. and Michael, while her husband adopted Craig. Ike and Tina made a successful music duo. Their life together seemed like a dream, but darkness lurked beneath. Ike was physically and emotionally abusive toward Tina. The situation got so bad that the singer even considered taking her own life, thinking this was her only way out. Luckily, the performer realized her strength and walked out on her husband.
I was just at the moment making my life, making way for my life and my children.
She spent years making a name of her own in the music industry, living off of food stamps and performing at cabarets in order to make ends meet. Tina and Ike divorced in 1978. The singer kept the name Turner, which was the only thing she wanted to get out of the proceedings. Although she had minimal contact with her 2 adopted sons after the split, Tina supported them from afar. She gave the 2 boys access to a trust fund and sent Michael money to help him while he was dealing with medical issues. Turner found love again with music producer Irvin Bach, and the 2 moved to Switzerland. It seemed like the rock and roll legend had finally found stability and happiness. Little did she know tragedy was about to strike her again. In 2018, Craig, Tina's firstborn child, died by suicide. The singer was devastated, telling Oprah, "I'm still trying to find out why he did it." At the time, Craig seemed to be doing well both personally and professionally. After some reflection, Turner began to think the tragedy had to do with loneliness.
I think Craig was lonely. That's what I think really got him more than anything else.
Tina was able to make peace with what happened.
I have pictures all around of him smiling, and I think I'm sensing that he's in a good place. I really do.
Sadly, this wasn't the only tragedy Tina had to deal with. In 2022, the singer lost her son, Ronnie. On the day of his passing, 911 received a call from someone who explained that Ronnie had trouble breathing. When the ambulance arrived, paramedics declared him dead at the scene. At the time, it was unclear what had caused the medical emergency, although later reports said Ronnie had been struggling with health issues, including cancer. According to his wife, Ronnie's disease was so bad it destroyed his health in only 3 weeks. Tina was devastated by this loss. After her son's passing, she dedicated a tribute to him on Instagram. "In sorrow, I close my eyes and think of you, my beloved son," she wrote. Many thought Ronnie was resting with his aunt Aline, Tina's sister, and his father Ike, Tina's ex-husband, who had both previously passed. Tina didn't mourn the death of her ex. The rock star confessed, "I just felt happy he's off the planet." Turner explained she sometimes feared that Ike would show up at her door. After more than a decade of abuse, she no longer had to be afraid of her ex-husband. Aline's loss, however, was devastating for Tina, who had a powerful bond with her sister and had supported her while she dealt with Ike. Aline had also contributed to Turner's career as a songwriter. When Aline passed in 2010, the musician was very affected. Despite all the loss and heartbreak, Tina carried on with the grace and strength that have always defined her. She believed with all her heart that those she lost were in a better place. While she rests in peace with her sons and loved ones, her memory will remain in history forever. Be well and be kind.